Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here comes Malik Washington. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback, you sure to appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Running left. Here's Achane. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
To the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. To the line and sends. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Has it at the 7. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. They'll send a receiver left. Jacobs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There we go.
And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but cross the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Good try now, and the ball is out. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis at least momentarily averted. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets, they're off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
43-yard line.
47. Here we go. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big, tested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and 4 coming up now.
Yeah. Here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. Go left side. Taylor has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they fail to score. It will actually hit to that other sidelines.
Completed over the middle. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 7-yard line.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah. Here we go. 20. 26.
Dak throwing again. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal.
I take 40. 26.
Dak to the air here. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Yeah. 20.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More for MetLife coming right up. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone.
26.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Going after up and good from Bates. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Achane, a 1st down carry. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Taken in by Williams outright. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 1st down from the 41.
1st down. It's a gain of 20.
Slot man motioned over. 1st down, play action. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He's going to throw it. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Dolphins 1st down.
It's Achane on the inside give. And the hit helped send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Dak now from the gun. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. A lot of mess on the move here. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself. make that stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. And stick with Achane. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Trying to get it on the keeper. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. 1st and 10 from the 43. This time looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Fits it through the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Keeps route clock, picks it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either getting away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive as this defense once again jumping all over him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Moore with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. To him. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return.
Touchdown.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game. Plenty of time to attack that deficit, but here we go. They're attacking already, going on sides in the first half. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side.
Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
46. 47. 26.
Prescott now off the play fake. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down, and they need to get 10.
46. Yeah, Billy. Everyone, kill. 26.
To the air on 3rd and long. This finds its target. That's Taylor. Who nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22.
47.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
Here we go, 47.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go, 45. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Moore with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, Chip! Yeah!
They'll throw, third and long. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Takes it in at the 21. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll go play action. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on first down. Complete over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw now. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go, set. Hiking 18. Dragon 60.
And air it out on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
On fourth down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 8-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Yeah, 26.
They'll start this one out with Hall. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Yeah, 22.
Driving forward with Scatterboot. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 40. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Yeah, what do you think?
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone block inside the 15. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Yeah, what do you think?
They go right back to Hall. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Yeah, what do you think?
Dak off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Hall will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, what do you think?
On the handoff, here's Scatterboot. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Jets making a 24-point ball game.
Dolphins 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Washington now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2.
They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate? Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Lining up for a two-point conversion.
They send the tight end in motion. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's in. The two-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a two-score game.
Dolphins 15.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
They start the drive with Hall. They're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Jets have multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
Yeah, 26.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Hall once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. 26.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got his man. This is McMillan. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Yeah.
From the gun, it's Hall. He has this down to the 34. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. Like 26.
Scatterboo now from the gun. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. And in it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, kill!
From the gun is Prescott. He's going deep. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jets stretch the lead to 23.
Dolphins 15.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Once more into the hands of Jeudy. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that 1st down, too.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
From the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Jets take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Coming right is Hall. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Up at the pace here as the clock continues to run.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He sure was fighting Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and long, Prescott. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So the win goes to the Jets.